Hello, my name's Charlotte the Magpie Mama and welcome to my channel. So, Channel Mum had asked us to talk about our post-birth bodies and kind of body positivity. And when they asked that, I was just like, that's not for me, that topic. And then I stopped and thought, why is that topic not for you? You've got a body. And I know it sounds really weird, but I kind of don't think about my body anymore. It's just, I feel like it's just my vehicle to just kind of move me about, it gets me places, I drag it here, I drag it there, the children drag me here and they drag me there, and they're on my boobs and they're off my boobs and then they're on my back and then they're on my head. And you just kind of forget that, you know, a body, you know, it's quite a useful thing, that it's something that should be looked after, treasured and admired even. So I thought, okay, right, so maybe I need to kind of have a look at different tips and different ways to kind of help myself and help me kind of focus on body positivity myself. So I was kind of having a look through for some different tips, and I found quite a few interesting ones, so I thought we'll give them a go and then we can do them together, you know. It's not me saying, oh, this is what I do, you do it. It's me saying, okay, should we just do this together? Because, you know, maybe we all take our bodies for granted a little bit. So here are my 5 little tips for kind of starting to appreciate your body a little bit more. So one is focus on your favourite bit. So sometimes when we're kind of looking in the mirror or seeing ourselves in pictures and we're thinking, oh, I'm not sure about that, you kind of, focus on the bad energy and the kind of negative aspect of it. How about we kind of switch it round and go, okay, I have got the most beautiful neck, or I have got the most beautiful shoulders, or I've got the best elbow ever and no one could ever get better than this elbow. Do you know what I mean? So instead of kind of focusing all your negative energy on, oh God, look at my stomach, it's all flopping around, look at my boobs, you can go, oh, actually, these are prize winning elbows, these. But, you know, everybody's got a bit on their body that they really like or really appreciate. And if you haven't, have a little inspection. See to yourself, you know, which is your favourite bit of your body? There must be a bit there that you think, oh, actually, that's quite a nice little bit. So, yeah, put it in the comments below. I want to know what are your favourite bits of your body. And next time you're finding yourself feeling a little bit negative about your body in general, just focus on that fantastic bit, you know. If it's your neck, can we get a new scarf or a new necklace to just kind of accentuate it a little bit? You know what I mean? So number 2, so treat your body like a temple. It's quite a cliched phrase, but it's not one that we really pay attention to, is it? So, you know, it's all about eating well. So you're eating for health, really, eating for nutrition and not shoving loads of biscuits in your mouth. And you know, I know you're looking at me, you're going, Charlotte, you like a biscuit. And you're right, I do like a biscuit. But as I'm getting older, I'm thinking, oh, actually, I need to probably have less biscuits and more nutrition, you know, because, you know, the things you eat are fueling your body every single day. And here we are just like shoveling in stuff, not really stopping and thinking about it. So treat your body like the temple and kind of give it the food it deserves. And along those lines, why not try kind of adding a bit of pampering in as well? Because as a mother of 5, I don't get much pampering. And if I do have a child kind of stroking me, a lot of the time, it's going to make me quite angry. Ooh, stroking me again, are you? Stroking me, stop stroking me. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's nice to have occasional stroke, but sometimes it's a little bit, get off me now, get off me. But how about you actually go for a massage and just feel how amazing it is? It's one of those things where you think, oh, why do I not do this more often? Why do I not have a massage every week? That's what I always think whenever I have one. And then I don't have one for another 2 years. Even though my sister is a holistic therapist, I can do my massages anytime, and yet I still don't have massages. How crazy is that? I'm gonna after this, I'm gonna book myself in straight away, because, you know, looking after your body and kind of feeling in your body as well, it's really great, it's really grounding, you know. It's kind of, it's almost like a mindfulness practice, actually getting into your body. So having treatments on it like that, it's going to really clear your head and go, oh yeah, I'm human, I'm a body, I I can do stuff, you know. Another thing you could try is, another thing you can try is just, you know, all those creams that you've got at the back of your cupboard that you never use, all those body creams. Get them out and slap them on, because one thing that really definitely does improve your body and your skin tone is massage. So even if it's not someone else doing it, you massaging on those body lotions. I know it's a pain and I know you feel a bit sticky afterwards and you're a bit like, ooh, but just that massage. Now I'll let you know, I'm actually a qualified beauty therapist, so this is an actual real expert talking to you here. But you know, the massage, it does improve your body, it improves your skin tone, it's really good for you. You know, you get that kind of sensual touch feeling, you just feel a little bit more alive, and your skin will feel really nice afterwards. So if you haven't got any fancy cream, just grab a bit of olive oil or something, you know, just pop it on, a bit of coconut oil. You've all got that now, haven't you? Now it's £2.50 in Aldi. You know, we can all have a bit of coconut oil on us. But yeah, give it a try, you know, get that bit of pampering and just see how you feel in your body. It does make you feel a lot better. Number 3, get into fashion. I know you're thinking, really? Get into fashion? You telling me this, Charlotte? But yeah, get into fashion. Because I know, this is me, again, I know exactly what it's all about. You just kind of get used to just slapping on the same clothes. And then you go shopping, you try on loads of stuff and you think, oh my gosh, what is this I've got on? This is all awful. And then you just end up wearing the same old clothes again and again. This top, God, I've had this top years. It was probably about £4 or something. And I thought, oh, I'll just wear it that one day, just comfort. And I find myself putting it on again and again. And I'm not looking my best self in this top. You know, you see other people that are kind of into fashion and they look amazing. But do you know what? You can go to any kind of big department store, like Debenhams and places like that, and they have personal shoppers that will actually go and choose your range of clothes for you to try on and have a look at, which would be a really lovely treat, because they always choose things that you haven't chosen yourself. In fact, I need to do this. I need to book myself in for one of these, because they choose things that you wouldn't even think of choosing. Or, you know, if you don't want to get a personal shopper, get a friend to go shopping for you. See what they pick out, see if they can find stuff. Because they'll see your body in a totally different way, and they might see different ways that you can accentuate your best parts when you're just going, oh God, just look off, I'll just put a sack on. And they'll be seeing some amazing, beautiful figure that they know you've got that you just don't realise. So yeah, so have a think about that, get into fashion, trying new clothes, try something a little bit more fitted. And you know, if you wear something a little bit more fitted, you have to breathe in a bit, builds up your stomach muscles as well. And you know, nice underwear. You know, I've been breastfeeding for the last 6 years, and I've been wearing breastfeeding bras all that time, and then it's like, it's only recently I thought, well actually, a lot of these gorgeous bras that are in fashion now are all not underwired anyway now, so I could wear all those. So now I wear all those. It's a bit hit and miss, because you know, boobs come out when you lean over, which is not practical, especially when there's small children about. It's like, ooh, what's this? But you know, there are all sorts of different options, so give yourself a bit of fancy underwear, you know, give it a try. It might just kind of get a spring in your step. Okay, number 4, when you're feeling kind of bad about yourself and your body, just have a little word with yourself, you know, just go, okay, would you talk about a friend like that? Because often, you know, we speak to ourselves in such mean ways. You know, things that we say to ourselves, oh, you're not looking good in that. Oh, no one's going to like you that way. Why is your belly hanging out like that? Can't even be bothered to get exercise. You know, things like that. We would never say those things to someone else. Well, I hope you wouldn't anyway. I know some people would, but we'll just skim over that. Yeah, you wouldn't say those things to a friend. So if you find yourself kind of with this negative self-talk, stop, have a word with yourself, and go back to tip number 1, finding you focusing on your favourite bit. Or imagine that you were speaking to a friend, you know, because you wouldn't say those awful things to a friend. You'd say, look at your beautiful smile, look at how amazing your eyes are, look at how people feel when they see you and speak to you. Those are all the things, they're all important. So yeah, so try thinking of that next time. And then number 5, focus on strength, fitness and flexibility. Now, I find it real hard to fit in exercise, mainly because I'm just very lazy. But again, as I'm getting older, when you look at old people, the ones that are doing, that are exercising, that are keeping fit, you know, and they've maybe been doing yoga and stuff, they're the ones that are kind of getting to older age and they just look so fit and well and able and flexible. And you know, I want to see grandchildren, I want to see great grandchildren. So if I want to do things like that, I've got to be up there, I've got to be peaking, you know, I've got to be in peak physical condition. I don't want to be ill, other people having to look after me and unfit. So now's the time really to kind of start kind of looking and seeing, you know, how you can get a fitness plan together, you know, where you can fit it in. And I'm going to be doing the same. Women lose bone density as they're kind of getting older, so you need to kind of start doing a little bit of weights and stuff. You know, you don't have to build big muscles. Although imagine how fun that would be. Imagine turning up at your child's school, it's like, hey, I'm Miss UK. That'd be brilliant. Embarrassing, but brilliant. Anyway, so yeah, so just going to think about doing a few weights, kind of building up those muscles, keeping that muscle strength, keeping that bone density up. It's really good for that trampolining, or just using like just the little ones if you don't fancy going to the big trampoline parks. You know, you just get those little rebounders and you just bounce on those. Hey, that's what the NASA astronauts do when they come for fitness. So if it's good enough for them, and Tony Robbins, Total Guru, then it's good enough for us. So just get a little rebounder and just start bouncing. You know, bounce in front of the TV, bounce when you're doing cooking. Just bounce, you can bounce all day. Do one, if you do it inside, you will find that all the children like to get on the trampoline with you. But yeah, just trying to find inventive ways about fitting fitness into your lives. I probably need to do another video on this as I can try and navigate this path myself. And then flexibility. If you ever see like the much older women, you know, in the 90s that have been doing yoga all their life, they look amazing and they're bending their legs here and they're bending there, and you're thinking, oh God, I'm like a third of your age and I can't do that. So, you know, have a look at that. Have a look at the kind of yoga, and even if you're starting with a few gentle stretches at home yourself, you know, you can start to build on that flexibility and you're not going to regret it. It's, you know, it's one of those things, you're going to feel better for it. So if you do all of these kind of things together, you know, like looking after your body, focusing on the things you like, wearing some nice kind of fitted clothes, remembering to kind of turn those negative thoughts around, and then kind of focusing on strength and flexibility, then I think actually if you do all those things, then you definitely are going to feel a lot more body positive. And I'm going to take my own advice, and I'm going to try all those things myself. So I'm going to go book myself a massage now, maybe a personal shopper, and maybe I'm going to do a bit of trampolining, and I'm going to treat my body like a temple and try not to eat all the biscuits. I might just have a few though, because I really like biscuits. So yeah, if you've got any tips, you know, to how to be body positive, just pop them below. I'd love to hear them. And thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, just press my face, which is usually either here or here. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks very much. Bye.